Hello and welcome to another World of Warcraft video. Today is Sunday, the first Sunday of the month, and that means that the Darkmoon Faire is open. But what is the Darkmoon Faire? The Darkmoon Faire is an event that occurs every month from Sunday to the following Saturday at midnight. Here you can participate in a number of different games and activities that can give you reputation bonuses, prize tokens for appearances, mounts, and toys, as well as quests for profession knowledge and profession skill points. So in this video, I'm going to be going over everything that you need to know to get the most out of this event. And if you have any crafters, it is vital that you do this event at least once a month to get your skill points for your professions. But first of all, how do we get to the Darkmoon Faire? It's really simple to get here. It's really simple to get started at the Darkmoon Faire. But before you go, there are some materials you're going to need as a crafter. As an alchemist, you will need 5 Moonberry juice. An inscriptionist or a scribe will need 5 light parchment. A leatherworker will need to bring 10 shiny bauble, 5 coarse thread, and 5 blue dye. A tailor will need to bring 1 coarse thread, 1 red dye, and 1 blue dye. And if you want points in archaeology, you'll need 15 fossil fragments. And for cooking, you will need to bring 5 flour. You cannot get them here at the Darkmoon Faire. You will have to pick them up at your home city in Orgrimmar or Stormwind. If your profession was not listed, you can relax. Because if your profession was not listed, you do not need to buy any materials before you come to the Darkmoon Faire. Oh, and as an entirely optional thing, you'll also want to get some Goblin Gliders. You'll see why in a moment. So how do we get to the Darkmoon Faire? That's really simple. From Orgrimmar, we're going to fly up to here to where the Flight Master is. And we're going to find this NPC, the Darkmoon Faire Mystic Mage. She's going to give us a quest, and the quest is going to give us the Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide, and 5 Darkmoon prize tokens. Or tickets, rather. This Darkmoon Adventurer's Guide is going to drop some Darkmoon artifacts in dungeons, if you have it on you. And you can use those to get more prize tickets.
Time is of the essence.
You can also talk to her.
To the Sindori.
You can also talk to her to get to the fair staging area. This will cost you a grand total of 25 copper.
Farewell.
So if you don't have that money, go outside and kill a murloc or something. And once you arrive, you're going to find yourself in Mulgore outside of Thunderbluff. And all you have to do is right-click on the portal to the Darkmoon Faire. And from here, just follow the path. And right here, this is why I said to bring a Goblin Glider. Because if you jump and mount, you can make your way down to where you need to be.
Yo!
Turn in the quest.
Have a good one. Keep it real.
And you're ready to go. Now let me show you how to get here from Stormwind. To get to the Darkmoon Faire from Stormwind, all you need to do is come here to the auction house in the trade district And right in front of the entrance, you'll find the Darkmoon Faire Mystic Mage. Oh, like we did on the Horde character.
You need something?
We simply ask her to teleport us to the stage, to the fair staging area, which is outside of Goldshire in Elwyn Forest.
Safe travels.
And so you find yourself here. We're just outside of Goldshire. Now, of course, if you want to penny pinch and save yourself 25 copper, you can simply fly from here to here. Unlike the Horde, who would have to fly all the way to Thunder Bluff, this portal is right outside Stormwind. So, once again, just right-click the portal, and make your way down to the Darkmoon Faire. Everything else for the Alliance is the same. Once you're at the fair, what can we do here? Well, first of all, we have some rides. Here we have a roller coaster. And a carousel. In order to ride any of the rides, you have to talk to one of the... You have to talk to this NPC right here, KT. She sells this book. The ride ticket book.
I hope to see you again soon.
Right-click the book, and you're given 5 Darkmoon tickets. I have 9 because I started with 4. And then simply ride the carousel. The carousel and the roller coaster both give you a buff for 60 minutes that increases your experience and your reputation by 10%. There are also numerous games you can play. You can be shot out of a cannon, you can play whack-a-mole, you shoot a BB at targets, and down here you will find Carrie Hicks, the strongest woman alive.
Hey there.
You do her quest. When you go out in the world and kill anything that can give you experience, it will drop a Grizzly trophy. If you get 250 Grizzly trophies, you can turn them in for Darkmoon prize tickets. Now, if you are level capped, provided that the mob is at a level where they would give you experience if you weren't level capped, then you'll still get the Grizzly token. So, I believe that'd be mobs that are level 65 or higher. Here we have the Firebird Challenge, which is another game. A Dancing Challenge. Toss the ring on the turtle. And down here, you'll find a number of races you can partake in. These all give you Darkmoon prize tokens. Here, every so often, there will be a band by ETC. They will play Earth, Wind, and Fire, which is a particularly famous song. It's a particularly famous song in the Warcraft community. So what can you get for these tokens?
Talk to me.
You can buy some prize fireworks. You can get some pets and some mounts. This would include the Darkmoon Dancing Bear and the Swift Forest Strider. Dancing Bear. And the Strider. As well as heirlooms to help you level up. Replica armor pieces from old tier sets.
I've the finest wares in the land.
I got the best deals anywhere.
As well as a bunch of toys.
Be good.
So I advise that you come down here and take a look at all the vendors. I'm not going to to keep this as short as possible, I'm not going to go over every little thing you can buy. These replica armor vendors, by the way, they will sell a different set depending on what class you're currently on. So, for example, as I'm on a hunter right now, they're selling the Beastmaster set. I don't remember what tier this comes from, but it's one of the earliest ones. But right now, the most useful part of the Darkmoon Faire, in my opinion, is the fact that all of the profession quests, they give skill points, knowledge points, and artisan's metal. So let me show you the different quests for the different professions. Right now, I am on my warrior. He is a blacksmith, a miner, and an archaeologist, and a fisherman. We're going to ignore cooking because I only do cooking on one of my characters. And this is not the character I do cooking on. So I'm going to show you the blacksmithing and mining quest. These are very simple, as well as the archaeology quest. Alright, so first of all, archaeology.
Greetings. Be careful.
All I would have to do is bring him 15 fossil fragments, and he would give me 3 archaeology skill points, a Darkmoon game token, and 3 prize tickets.
Light bless you.
Now let me show you where the blacksmithing quest is. But first, before I show you that, the mining quest is given here
What you want?
by this guy who does the shooting quest.
You be careful, man.
His name is Rinling, and he is a troll. So he's going to give you rearm, reuse, recycle. And if I do this quest, I will get 2 points in Shadowlands mining, Artisan's Metal, Dragon Isles mining knowledge, 1 Darkmoon game token, and 4 Darkmoon prize tokens. Now you might be asking, why is he giving me Shadowlands mining skill points if we are in the Dragonflight expansion? Well, the answer to that question is that right now, my mining for Dragon Isles is maxed out. And I should probably buy some profession accessories. This character is not my primary miner. I hadn't realized that she was lacking in tools. I'll fix that another time. But anyways, because she is maxed out, the quest will then give me points in the most recent expansion in which I am not maxed out in. So, I am maxed out in Dragonflight. The expansion before Dragonflight is Shadowlands, and my Shadowlands skill right now is only 76. So it's going to give me points in Shadowlands mining.
Stay away from them.
If Dragonflight, if the style of professions that Dragonflight gave us persists into the War Within in the next expansion, presumably the mining knowledge points will work the same way. So, presumably the quest will give us the War Within mining knowledge points until we are maxed out in that, and then give us Dragon Isles knowledge points. However, since the War Within is not yet in alpha, I might be wrong about that. We will find out very soon, as the expansion is probably going to be entering alpha in a few weeks, as of the recording of this video. Now, down this way, we will find the blacksmith quest. We're going to be looking for a gnome by the name of Yeb Nebelgear. He's over here by this cart, next to a horse named Baby.
Salutations!
Simply talk to him. He is going to give me 2 blacksmithing skill points, as well as 3 blacksmithing knowledge points, some artisan's metal, Darkmoon prize token, and a Darkmoon game token.
Right.
So to do the mining quest, we just look for this little scrap, and we simply collect it. Now we just need to go around this tent here to get to an anvil so that we can create the horseshoes. And pick up whatever tonk scrap is along the way. This anvil here will do. Click on the quest item. You need to do this 4 times. Once you have 4 horseshoes, we just have to go back to... the gnome and back to baby. Just stand next to baby. Collect the quest item.
Greetings.
And turn the quest in.
Seen you.
You might notice I didn't get any skill points at all. I did get knowledge points. I got 3 of them, but I got no skill points. The reason why this character got no skill points is because her blacksmithing is maxed out in every expansion. So once you have 6 tonk scrap, simply return to Rinling and turn in the quest.
You come get the food. Spirits.
And I got my 2 skill points in Shadowlands Mining. Those are the quests for a blacksmith and a miner. Now I'm on my druid. My druid is my leatherworker, my skinner, my cook, and she does fishing. The leatherworking quest can be found here, given by Rinling.
Relax.
And he gives you the quest Eyes on the Prizes.
Be seeing ya. Stay away from the food.
This quest requires that you come prepared with 5 coarse thread, 5 blue dye, and 10 shiny baubles. Simply use the quest item provided. And then turn in the quest to get a Darkmoon game token, Artisan's Medal, Leatherworking Knowledge, a Darkmoon prize token, as well as 2 points, as well as 2 skill points. The cooking quest is going to require that you come prepared with 5 flour. You're going to come here to Stamp Thunderhorn, accept his quest,
Walk with the earth. Be careful.
and again, you're just going to use the quest item. And turn in the quest.
We shall meet again.
And back here we have Kronos. Kronos gives Tan my hide. This is a particularly simple quest. All you have to do is run around and find the little hides that are staked to the ground. There's one right here. Once you have all 4, simply turn them in for 2 skinning skill points, some Artisan's Medal, Dragon Isle skinning knowledge, a game token, and some Darkmoon prize tickets. This is my mage. She is a jewel crafter, a miner, a cook, does fishing and archaeology as well. So now I'm going to show you the Jewelcrafting quest. Just going to go back here. And we are going to talk to Kronos.
What is it?
He wants us to find 5 bits of glass and craft them into sparkling gemstones.
Trust no one.
Alright, so what we need to do is just look around the fairgrounds for anything that looks like an upturned bottle and turn it into a bit of glass, into a sparkling gem zone. So now that we found a bit of glass, we can turn that into a sparkling gemstone. Do that 5 more times, and you've done the quest. Once you have all 5 sparkling gemstones, simply return to Kronos.
What do you require?
And you'll receive 2 Jewelcrafting skill points, 3 Jewelcrafting knowledge points, some Artisan's Metal, Darkmoon prize tickets, and Darkmoon game tokens.
Victory for Sylvanas.
On my priest here, we are going to be doing tailoring and enchanting. So first of all, tailoring. Tailoring requires that we bring a coarse thread, a red dye, and a blue dye. And we want to go back to the entrance of the Darkmoon Faire and talk to Selena Dorman.
Hello.
Take the quest, banners everywhere. Interact with the quest item. And then plant it here on the loosed. If I can speak, plant it there on the loose stones.
What is it? Do not seek death.
And much with the other quests, what you're going to do is you're going to get a skill point, Artisan's Metal, and Darkmoon Faire prizes. And of course, tailoring knowledge points. Down here, we are going to find Sage, the Knoll. We talk to Sage, and we pick up a quest called Putting Trash to Good Use. And this is our Enchanting quest. It's going to give us skill points in Enchanting, Artisan's Metal, Enchanting knowledge points, and the usual Darkmoon prizes. So what we need to do is just run around and look for trash. Collect the trash, and disenchant the trash. Once you've completed the quest, simply return to Sage, and turn in the quest for your skill point, metal, and knowledge point. So now I am on my scribe, who is my warlock. So she also has Herbalism, and Inscription, Fishing, and Archaeology. So we're going to go look at the Inscription quest, which requires that we have 5 light parchment. So we're going to go down here to Sage. And pick up her quest. All we have to do here is just mix the exotic herbs that we are given. Write the five fortunes. We turn them in, and we get 2 points of. We get 2 skill points, 3 knowledge points, Artisan's Metal, and the Darkmoon rewards as well. As she is also my herbalist, I need to go around the tent and over here to Kronos. He gives the Herbalism quest. If you have Herbalism, you're going to track them on your minimap, just like any other herb. And we pick them. Once we have 6, we can return to Kronos. And we get 2 points of Herbalism skill, knowledge points, artisan's medal, and the Darkmoon rewards.
Farewell.
Last but not least, I am on my paladin, who is my engineer and my alchemist. She also does fishing and archaeology. The engineering quest is here with Grinling again. It's called Talking Tonks. It's going to give us 2 points in Zandalari Engineering, as well as 3 knowledge points, Artisan's Medal, and of course the Darkmoon rewards.
Careful, man.
And what we're going to need to do is just run around and look for a disabled tonk and repair it. Walk up to the tonk. You can right-click on it, or you can use the interact hotkey, whichever works best for you. Do that 5 times to complete the quest. Once you've done 5, return to Rindling and turn it in.
Relax. Spirits with you, man.
For alchemy, we're going to go here to Slayania, or whatever her name is. She is the drink vendor.
I am listening.
He offers a quest called Fizzy Fusion.
Good luck, friend.
We're going to need to have 5 Moonberry juice to do this quest.
May the stars guide you.
And this quest will reward us with 2 points of alchemy skill, Dragon Isles alchemy knowledge, Artisan's Medal, and Darkmoon rewards. Alright, we're going to also need to buy 5 Fizzy Faire drinks from her. So they sell in stacks of 5, so you only need to right-click once. Then just use the quest item. And turn in the quest.
What brings you here? Be careful. Farewell.
Finally, the fishing quest can be found here, with Stamped Thunderhorn. It's called Spoiling for Salty Sea Dogs.
Be careful. Go.
Doing this quest will give you 3 fishing skill, as well as Darkmoon prize tokens and tickets. To do this quest, all we need to do is go to the edge of the water down here, due south of the fair, and fish. It should only take you 5 casts. As we fish, notice that we keep getting Darkmoon Daggermaw. In a moment, I'm going to show you the vendor, where we can spend these Daggermaw on more prizes. We also get some interesting toys, like this severed Crimson Scale head, which you can basically wear like a hat. So now that the quest is finished, let's go look at the vendor.
I offer service with a smile.
You're going to want to interact with Galicia Sundu, the one with the title Fishing Prizes.
Choose wisely.
And there are all sorts of things that you can buy here. There are cooking recipes, toys and pets, as well as a mount that can be used in the water, like this dark water skate. So, here's the skate.
Be ready for anything.
If you come down here without knowing fishing, you can talk to Steven Stagnaro,
What can I do for you?
and he'll teach you fishing.
You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
And that covers everything for the professions that you can advance here at the Darkmoon Faire. The fishing down here can also be a good source of gold. So, what you'll want to be doing to get gold out of fishing is you'll want to go around and fish up these shipwreck debris. From the debris, we will get a sealed Darkmoon crate. Open the crate, and we get Darkmoon Firewater. Darkmoon Firewater is very useful because it increases the speed at which you gather resources. It does this by increasing deftness by 15%. Right now, these Darkmoon Firewaters are going for 64 gold. So what you'll want to do is just circle the isle and look for more of those shipwreck debris. Once you've gone around the island a few times, you should get a good number of Darkmoon Firewater and Darkmoon Daggermoth. And those can sell at the auction house for a decent amount of gold.
Well met. We'll be at...
That about covers everything you can do at the Darkmoon Faire. For more information, you can go to the Wowhead page on the Darkmoon Faire for a comprehensive guide as to everything that you can do here. But I have covered everything that you can do to increase your professions and get gold, and gave you an overview of all the activities in the zone. So, if you enjoyed this video, and if you found it helpful, please hit like and subscribe. And I will see you again in the next video. Have a good night.